Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Buster and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is his ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands. The very light correction and lots of motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she'll keep the bulk of that leash folded in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Buster's going to come home with his very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now, he is at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done and where it all starts and stops. He's at her left, which is heel position, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the heel. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Buster heel. At this point, he has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with his trainer, not forging ahead or lagging behind. And each time that she stops walking, you will notice that he sits automatically without being told to wait for his next command. If he doesn't sit, she will tell him no and give him that little tug that we were talking about. And we are doing a little bit of abbreviated training videos because of the heat and humidity today. It's really tough on these kids to have to work outside, but it's where we get the most room to actually show you what they've learned. So he sits, and this time Brandy is going to give him the stay command. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, we do not use his name. So it's the one-word firm command to stay. You're going to start that command off at about 30 seconds, and you're going to work up every day to 3 minutes. When Brandy returns back to him, she walks all the way around him, returning all the way back around to where they started. And at this point, he expects to get another command. So they're going to heel about halfway down and back. And believe me, we've only been out here for a very short period of time, and he's already panting. So we don't want to stress him, especially right before he comes home. Brandy's going to leave him in another sit-stay. She's going to walk out to the end of her training leash and turn to face him. And we're going to demonstrate the come on command. Now, you do use his name. You use a happy voice. You reel him in like a little fish, and you have him sit right in front of you. And coming to you is always rewarded with praise. And they will heel out of that, and we're going to show you that exercise again. Just don't go too far, Brandy. Just kind of stay right here in the shade. We're going to leave him in a stay. Brandy's going to walk out to the end of her leash. She's going to use his name and a happy voice. She's going to talk to him on the way in. Tell him he's a good boy. Lots of praise for coming. And then they go back to heel. So as you can see, everything starts and stops at that heel position. Now, the next exercise that we're going to be demonstrating for you are your down commands. And there are two. The first one is your down from a heel. So with him seated at your left, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay you can practice right in the comfort of your living room. It's going to be a 5-minute long down stay. Just get back to him as fast as you can. So when you return back to him on your commands, the faster you get back to his shoulders, the more likely it is that he's going to hold that command and wait for his next command. So Brandy's going to heel him out of that real quick, and we're going to demonstrate that down from a heel position again. So with him seated, always start with him seated, left open palm, straight down toward the ground, down and stay. And we're not making him hold it too long, but you want to work up from about 1 minute all the way up to 5 minutes. And when you're in the comfort of your living room, that's easy to do. Now, Brandy's going to heel him out of that, and the very last exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is his down from a distance. So you're going to leave him in a sit-stay. You're going to turn to face him. You're going to use your right hand to give the command, and he lays down from a distance. Now, at this point, you can call him, you can return back to him, but when our training sessions are finished, they get lots and lots and lots of praise for such a good job. So you're going to get a chance to practice all these exercises tomorrow with Amanda when she brings them home. We're going to come back with your other pup and show you his version of the same commands. So thank you for using Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will be right back.